What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven. This is Steven in Stereo, and 5 Seconds of Summer is already gracing us with another single. Complete mess, in my opinion. So good. We've heard them actually promoting it a lot, doing acoustic versions of it, playing it on late shows. To me, that makes me happy because it means that, this is what like pre-pandemic music rollouts kind of looked like. And for a long time, we've kind of been missing this. So a lot of the bands that we love haven't had these opportunities to, I don't know, just kind of like actually put their album out there and be able to put work behind it. So I'm really looking forward to this new single, which is Take My Hand. I've got the official visualizer pulled up here because that's what's here. It only has 147,000 plays so far. That kind of bums me out. I feel like where Complete Mess was, I feel like we need to be pushing these songs harder. So I will leave a link to this in the description. If you're clicking on this, make sure to go listen to the original as well. Get those views up for them because they have worked their ass off on this album. We already know that. Before we get into this video, I just want to plug my Patreon. Everything I do on my channel is supported by my Patreon supporters. So I like to do a lot of exclusive content because of that. When it comes to 5 Seconds of Summer, I did the How Did We End Up Here movie. I did a full reaction watch party, whatever. That was awesome. I have a lot of 5 Seconds of Summer content over there, including like the tour diaries, Carpool Karaoke. I did full uncut album reactions to Luke and Ashton's solo albums. I did the 10-year anniversary special as a watch party, which that was sick. Yeah, so all those things out of the way, I'm ready to dive in. This is Take My Hand. Let's go. Oh yeah. A bleeding sun on a silver screen. I feel my ego when I talk. Lost myself in the in-between. Luke, again, I've said this so many times, but he really is just angelic. I don't know another way to describe just how like perfect he sounds. Pretty much in all situations. I also love the 70s and 80s approach to this song as well. I do feel like when this album comes out, I think we're gonna get a lot of influence around those eras because that's kind of what these first couple of tracks have sounded like. Shut my eyes right at 17. Oh, I'm always shifting. Take my hand. Yes. And forever where I stand. How can you live and let die? Oh, fuck. This is straight up like a 70s ballad. It's just like the synthesizers in the back are so beautiful. The video really reminds me of Wildflower as well. But I feel like with Luke's vocal style, he really can do all kinds of shit, including pop punk, as we've heard numerous times. However, this is a genre and era that his vocals suit so well. We heard a little bit of moments like this in his solo album as well. So really cool to hear that. Oh, fuck. Told myself maybe someday I'd fall down from the centerpiece. I treat my mind like an ashtray. I owe you an apology. So I don't know if that's a conversation to himself right there, but he said, I treat my mind like an ashtray. I think I owe you an apology. Almost as if to say, like, I put like all of these things that get thrown out, basically the garbage of life, I seem to like allow my brain to be filled with. I don't take the positive moments that are kind of around me. I don't take some of the, wins in my life. I just kind of like put all the leftovers and maybe a lot of the bad stuff just in my mind, and I let it cloud my vision of life and how I feel and perceive myself, I think I owe myself an apology. Now, this could definitely be about a person too, but I like the idea of it being almost introspective.
Breaking plans on a Sunday with myself, maybe make some peace. I forgot every birthday. Open eyes right at 23.
I forgot every birthday. Open eyes right at 23. That is a really hard-hitting lyric if you are somebody who is not yet into their 20s, maybe. Although this could be relatable to any age that you're at. It's hard not to be down on yourself thinking about the fact that some of the best times in my life, I barely remember, not like drugs or anything like that, but it's just like, I didn't take the time to appreciate the times I was in. And then it's like, I just sort of like, oh God, I'm 30. Like, what happened? You barely remember half of your life. It's actually like it can be kind of depressing. You have to find a way to look at that in a positive way. But him touching it on the lyricism here, just like hits home.
He always hits me. Yeah. I'm always shifting. Pick my
Yes, Ashton, bring those fucking drums.
How can you live and let die, young man? Look in the mirror, take my hand and don't you ever let go.
I love those backing vocals right there.
Don't you ever let go. Pick apart all of the pieces. Well, I'm running
Woo!
out of time. Iron out all of the creases and just hanging out to dry. Shallow hearts for shallow minds that ache to be alive. You fall apart and redefine what keeps you up at night. Oh, take my
Fuck.
now and forever, where I stand, just as you're losing yourself.
Oh my God. That fucking bass.
Take my hand now and forever.
The way the drums come in right there, so big, reminds me of Complete Mess as well. It's really cool to hear them mess with the atmosphere in these instrumentals, because I do think it's going to lead to something really incredible when you listen to a full album. But what I love is that even these slower, more ballad style songs, especially like 70s and 80s ballads like this, where you're getting a lot of those synthesizers, some of the kind of vocals in the back. I love when the instrumentals come in hard again, because what it does is it takes a little bit slower of a track and it adds intensity. And I think that's something that they've gotten really good at doing. They are one of those bands that can cross over genres in so many ways, and it always feels so natural. Like, just the fact that you could take this ballad and then roll in the drums with that kind of drum roll, like boom. And as it comes in, it's like, okay, this shit is fucking happening. I love that.
Take my hand now and forever, where I stand. How can you live and let die, young
Oh,
man? Look in the mirror, take my hand and don't you ever let go. Don't you ever let go.
yeah, boy. I cannot wait for this album to drop. Fuck. I don't know if they've put a release date out for this yet, but I have to say that I am already in love with this sound. It's crazy because as much as I praise bands for experimentation, my obsession with sounds good, feels good makes me feel like everything that I say is a little bit off, because we're talking about a band who my favorite album from them is like pop punk worship. those first two albums are so special to me because, well, actually, I feel like the longer that I'm a fan of this band, the more special those albums become, because what they did is they took pop punk and they were able to do pop punk and always bring pop punk into their music, but experiment past that and push themselves as artists. I will always praise them for that. But it's so funny because when I talk about how my favorite album is pop punk, and then I worship their experimentation into pop and 70s and 80s pop ballads and shit like that, it's crazy, right? When you can look at their career and everything they've done in 10 years, it's amazing to hear what they are doing on this album, on Calm, on Youngblood. Pushing yourself as an artist is not easy because, one, you pick up a loyal fan base who loves one style of genre that you do. There are some people, I don't know a lot of them, because I feel like people who watch my channel kind of have the same vibes that I do. I am someone who likes pretty much everything I listen to. For the most part, I don't love everything, but I like a lot of it. Some people, they may be like huge fans of one genre or one style of music. And so if they get into this band because of that, and this band goes and changes, they sometimes fall off. Now, the other side of me sees this band, and I just fucking love seeing that they don't have the fear of experimentation, because you know that you can lose fans when you push the boundaries, but you know that fans who really love you for like what you do and who you are as an artist are going to support you no matter what. And the greatest thing that I've seen in the last, it's been almost 2020. So it's been over 2 years since I've been like checking them out and reacting to them and being a fan of them. It's been so amazing to see what that progress looks like and sounds like, the fearless approach that they take. And what I love is that you can hear how serious these songs are, like just how serious they take them, right? Being able to recreate 70s and 80s pop ballads, these beautiful synthesizers, Luke's just fucking perfect angelic goddamn voice, holy shit. But I know that off camera, they're all just joking and messing with each other and all of those things. And that's where I take that life of, growing up making pop punk and then making pop albums like this, but your mentality stayed the same. I don't feel like this band ever sold out. I don't feel like this band ever lost their personalities. When you watch interviews with them, when you watch any of those things, they're all just as goofy as they've ever been. And that inspires me because I feel like I'm a lot like that, where I am, it seems like I never take anything seriously, but then like when I'm put, on the platform to do whatever it is that I'm going to do, that's the moment where like, I take life really seriously. Like I take the things that are in my life. I put a lot of importance and passion into those things, but like, I like the idea that like, no matter how much success you get, you don't ever lose that range of personality. Honestly, it has been just like so fucking cool to witness the rise of 5 Seconds of Summer. I know that Youngblood and Calm did amazing. Calm never got the treatment it deserved because they weren't able to tour on it, because they released it pretty much at the pandemic, like pretty much as soon as it started. I know that they're finally going to get a chance to tour, and that's going to be really great, especially when they drop this album as well, because there's going to be so many moments for fans to enjoy. I feel like the 5 Seconds of Summer it's going to be like a 3.5 hour show every night to be able to cover all the content they gave us while we have been waiting. Now, I am looking forward to an official music video, because I feel like I heard Luke a lot in this song, and I know that there were some really great backing vocals happening, but didn't get a chance to see all the other babies doing that. So I'm really excited to check that out. I do feel like the drums in this, again, Ashton has a way of being able to bring his personality and his approach into all of these tracks. Just by like, the man can beat a drum, all right? That's all I'm saying. He can beat a drum. He can bring intensity into any kind of song he wants. And that's something that has always been important to me in this. So I'm really looking forward to seeing either a live performance of this or like a music video, just something where we're getting a little bit more of them. However, the visualizer is fucking sick. That is definitely some Andy DeLuca shit right there, and it reminded me a lot of Wildflower. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to check out Patreon. All of my content is supported by my Patreon supporters, so thank you so much. Link is in the description. All kinds of exclusive shit. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.